Mix It Up is open, Ash. Hi. Mix It Up is open. I remembered. I did not remember to pause everything. But I'll do that now. Teehee, welcome to Stream. Hello. Oh, I think Elle is also pausing my stuff. Teehee. Isn't that so fun? Hi guys. Hi. It's another lore time. It's another lore time. Today is probably going to be I say pretty short. We're going to be going for at least an hour because I like going out to an hour, but I'm probably going to end pretty quick after that simply because I am EP. I've been up today. I have some things I got to go do. But hi guys, we're going to be having some fun lore today because we love Mythrill SMP lore. Please make sure you're in the Mythrill SMP Discord because there's so many fun things that go on there. I shared a clip recently in the Sneak Peeks channel from Marzarki's stream. Somebody was seen on the server and it's fun. Also, don't forget to get your daily draws. I was about to say big congratulations, but third has been redeemed and first has been redeemed, but nobody has redeemed second. Someone has now redeemed second. Congratulations, Skylar for getting third, Elle for getting second, and Esh for getting first. You guys are so wonderful. The early birds like little Tushy. The little Tushy bird who is not with me today, is not on my shoulder. Marzarki has stolen my bird. I mean, I have given Marzarki my bird to protect him. But yeah, that was my favorite. That was my. Did you get an ace card? Did you get an ace? Oh, you got an ace of spades. Congratulations, Elle. If you haven't seen Mars's stream, it was very fun because I got to impersonate the silly god man who wants to hurt everybody. That's really fun. If people aren't caught up on the Mythrill SMP lore, I apologize. There are recap videos at your disposal. I should probably like directly link those to the card because Arc 1 recap is linked, Arc 2 recap isn't, so I'll probably link that instead of the Mythrill Monthly podcast. I'll probably actually add its own section for Mythrill Monthly because it deserves it. Still no clue when the next Mythrill Monthly is going to be yet because I am waiting on some new PNGs. But season 2 will be coming soon. I've got some cool assets for it already. I'm just waiting on the last couple of things. And then we're going to vibe. But bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Bear with me and my little artist because I love them. And they are a silly guy. Speaking of, hi Mars. Hi Mars. I was talking about how we don't know when Mythrill Monthly is gonna be yet. Because we're waiting on some wonderful, amazing assets from a wonderful, amazing person. I wonder who that could be. But I need to link the Arc 2 thing. Don't be sorry, I'm saying it because I love you, because you're talented. I know you're working on it, and I appreciate you. Take your time. Take your time. I was saying it because I'm gonna unlink Mythrill Monthly from the card, and or at least like season 1 of Mythrill Monthly from the card, so that I can put the Arc 2 summary video because that makes more sense. Because that makes more sense. It makes sense, doesn't it? It makes the sense. But don't worry, Mars. I love you. I love you. I was also saying how there was a smelly man in your stream the other day. And not Rose. Rose smells lovely. He smells like roses. That is why he's named after them. He is wonderful. Hello, Meatball. Hello. Hello, everybody. We're gonna get into lore soon. I'll probably talk to you guys after lore for a little bit as well, just to have a catch up, just to have a little bit of fun. But we're gonna go lore mode, and then we're gonna have a nice time, and then I'm gonna sleep. Mwah! Okay, so oh god, this makes no sense. This makes no sense. Okay. What force that isn't, I mean, I guess I can't rule out that it would be another god that is stopping Warren from from, just destroying everything. I guess technically I can't rule that out, but also there hasn't been a sighting of another god in at least, how long has it been? 6,000-7,000 years? That's since I saw one. And most people accepted they had disappeared, like, around the time the valley was destroyed. So, actually, there used to be a rumor that they were trapped within the valley. I guess that was kind of correct. I mean, I don't think Warren was trapped in here, but regardless, another god can't be stopping him from destroying everything, and if another god can't be stopping him from destroying everything, then what is? None of us are powerful enough to do it. Like an army of the sins from the demon plane, if all 7 of them bounded together, could theoretically face off against a god. However, getting them here would be the difficult part. There's a lot more lesser sins in the overworld than there are actual sins. In fact, the actual sins aren't in the overworld at all. But Karma's here. I'm pretty sure they have a couple of other ones here who could summon the proper sins, but then still, none of them are here already. Karma had a threat of a demonic army, not an actual demonic army, to pull out of her pocket or anything. So, if it's not Karma, and it can't be another god because there aren't, we would have seen them by now. They would have shown up at the tower if they were stopping Warren from doing things. So what is it? What am I missing? There's a piece of this puzzle which I haven't figured out yet that I don't think anyone is going to really have the answer to. And that is worrying. That is very, very, very worrying. I mean, Allura can't be doing anything. All of their power came from Warren himself. And same with Fizuk, so I don't really think Warren is the kind to draw out a game. He's not Karma, he doesn't take enjoyment. I mean, actually, I'm sure he takes enjoyment in the suffering of others, but if he wants to destroy everything so badly, why wouldn't he have done it already? There's nothing for him to gain by drawing it out other than suffering. And I don't think he really cares about our lives. I think he just cares about what he wants. So why would he draw it out? Foolish hope for salvation doesn't seem like his style. Then again, why didn't he do anything after he first destroyed the valley? I mean, he sealed it away, but he never tried to make another utopia. Not one that I've heard of, at least. I'll bench this for now. I'll think about that more another time. It seems Lizzie's place is a lot closer than I initially imagined it to be. They were not lying when Shroom said it was a floating island, I will say. It's quite glorious. But I can tell they're not up there right now. A morning like this, it might seem like someone might still be in bed. But this is just a temporary distraction. I said I would help Lizzie figure out what was going on, why Shroom was here, what happened. They seemed so confused. So I guess it would be a good opportunity to learn more about Shroom at the same time. You know, I don't know. They don't seem like the combat type, but at the very least, they seem magically capable. And it's not as daunting being out of the sanctuary as I thought it would be. I guess it's not the harbour, but it's nice here. At least an illusion of safety. Never mind, never mind. I can think about all this later. Knock knock!
Hello?
Knock knock, is anybody home? Hello!
Hi.
Sorry for the
Uh,
unexpected visit.
I just woke up.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it that I knew it was morning. I didn't realize the sun had just risen. I'm sorry. Um,
No, you're fine. I was wondering how early it was, or at
yeah,
least how long I had slept.
I don't really. Time is a bit confusing.
That's fair.
I'm quite bad at keeping track of it. I will admit, but I thought I might come and follow up with you on what we talked about when you first arrived. You seemed rather confused about things, so I thought I'd come talk about it. If
Oh, I
that's all
am
right.
still confused. No, you're fine. Do you want to come in so that way you're not standing out here the whole time?
Yeah, sure, sure. If that's all right.
No, that's fine.
Your house is so lovely.
Thank you. I've been working on it for a while now.
You have a little friend.
I just brought him in yesterday.
Well, he's very precious.
Thank
But
you.
would you mind going over things from the start? You were confused about how you got here?
Well, here to the valley specifically.
Mm-hmm.
So, I've been in the overworld for quite some time now. Um, like I had told Artemis, because Artemis
Uh.
decided to visit me. Um, I was technically banished from my realm, so I've just been kind of floating about for a while now. And then, well, I was gonna say a few days ago. I guess I've lost track of time. However long it's been since the letter that you sent.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. A few
Like a
weeks,
few
I
days
think.
before my, yeah, a few days before. That's when my island stopped here in the valley,
It just
and that's when I got the letter, and now I'm here.
it just stopped moving.
It stopped moving.
How how did it move in the first place? Was it just it continuously moved? Did you control how it moved? Like what magic are we dealing with here?
Um, well, I did originally throw potions on it to make it float in the first place, and then I
Okay.
kind of was able to direct where it went, even though I mostly just let it float on its own free time.
Okay. So it was sort of just perpetually moving, even if slowly, and then suddenly
Yeah,
stopped right here.
you got the picture.
That that is rather peculiar. Huh. I mean, sensing around, there's nothing that would really stop it. There's no anti-magic things or um I mean, did you see anyone around? Do you think someone could have stopped it themselves?
Not that I know of. Whenever I actually saw it stop moving, there wasn't anybody around.
There's something anchoring it here. That's peculiar. I mean, until the sanctuary came about, which was a very, very sudden thing only a week or two before, well, before my letters were sent out. It was only a few weeks that even showed up. So before then, nobody really lived this far out, at least no one I was aware, maybe some random travelers, um, camping scholars, but I can't really think of anyone who would do something like that. And I mean, I suppose first thoughts would be Warren, but if Warren had wanted to stop your island, he probably just would have blown it up. So,
Yeah. From what I've been told of Warren, he's not exactly a nice guy.
yes, I mean, he's something. first time I saw him, he killed someone. So
Oh,
quite the impression. Showed up, took the power he'd given to somebody else back, forced them to return the souls they had stolen, killed one of their henchmen, and then threatened to destroy everyone else.
at least now I can understand those terms. I didn't understand death and all that until Artemis came around. And now knowing about that, that sounds dreadful.
You didn't understand death. Are you an immortal species?
That is what Artemis called my species.
Okay. I suppose that, what was it you said you were called again? A hunho?
Yes.
Yes, I have never heard of such a creature. Quite baffling
Not
to
exactly
me.
read about in history books.
I mean, true, but when myself and a phoenix, two of the oldest creatures in this place, have never heard of you, it's quite mysterious.
Well, I'm not exactly from around here.
You did mention being from another realm. What realm are you referring to?
I'm from the Aether.
Excuse me, what?
Was there something wrong with what I said?
No, but the Aether is the realm of the gods.
Yeah.
You're telling me that you are a race of people who reside within the Aether.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, that's interesting and incredibly shocking. Um, huh?
I
How
feel like I just messed up your whole day or something.
no, you haven't messed up my whole day. Not at all. This is intriguing. This is very interesting. It's just incredibly unexpected. The Aether has been sealed off. I mean, only the gods could enter there for thousands upon thousands, millions of years. And then they all disappeared. They all went back and haven't left. And
Yeah, I
and
was
you're
around
from
whenever
there.
that news happened.
How did you how did you get here? You said you've been in the overworld for a while now. How long do you mean by a while?
Um, I would say roughly since the gods have been banished.
So we're talking sometime between 10,000 to 30,000 years.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, wait, what do you mean be banished?
I got cast out
Oh,
from there.
okay. 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 But I mean, I guess it yeah, I guess if it's open, then I know mortals can't go there, or quote unquote mortals, people from the overworld and other realms can't travel there, but why were you cast out? I'm sorry, I'm asking so many questions. You've piqued my interest.
Um, I don't know the entire reason myself is the thing.
Huh. So they threw you out without a word?
Well, no, there was a few words exchanged. Just not pleasantries, if you will.
Okay. I I won't pry, but it's confusing and a bit serendipitous, I suppose. I mean, your island stops in the probably only location in the overworld that a god is present. Warren's the first one to be seen in at least 7,000 years.
Yeah, you're just as confused as I am.
I mean, do you... I'm... Yeah, I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize.
No, no, I'm a scholar, you see, so things like this kind of get me excited and I kind of go on a down the more route of questions. I don't mean to be insensitive or anything. I really hope you don't mind. Um
I really don't. I'm an open book, so
I am thankful for that. Very, very few people seem to be nowadays. But I mean, what do you know of the gods since you're from their home?
um trying to think what specifically. I could tell you what it kind of looked like up there.
The Aether?
Yeah.
I mean, the barest things I've seen or read from very, very old books was something about floating islands.
Oh yeah, no, there's multiple floating islands. There's like okay. So there's at least one island dedicated to each god, so to say.
Okay.
Like we could say there's the god of nature has their own island. The god of creation had his own island, or
Right.
they like to use a whole bunch of different pronouns up there. They don't have preference.
Yes. I'm familiar with that at least. We have one book that I have saved over the years about the different gods. Doesn't recall any of their names, but it recalls what they lord over, and it specifically mentions the any pronoun preference.
Yeah,
Um there
that's true at least.
was
You got that right.
Yeah, I know there are some cultures, usually long living ones, that talk about um different gods who are sacred to them. The Fae hail a couple. I know elves considered the god of creation in quite high regard. But then
Oh
again,
no, they definitely do.
yeah, but then again, they're referencing Lauren, not Warren, which is a little strange in and of itself. When Warren appeared, he introduced himself as the second and superior god of creation, if I do recall.
Well, from what I've heard so far, it's definitely not superior.
Do you know much of the original god?
Um, Not that I can recall much right now. I would have to like
That's
dig deep
very fair. I
to
mean,
remember. It's
an
been a while.
it's been an odd 30,000 years for you. I don't blame you, but I know there was one elven book Artemis managed to dig up that briefly mentioned them, spoke of their kindness, so I just don't. It's quite the contrast to what we have before us now.
Oh, it definitely is.
I mean, were gods generally kind, or
Oh, they absolutely were. I would say, like, okay, this is going a little personal, but I know we'd like to throw parties and all that stuff up there. Just like have our own national holidays because, like celebrate each and every one. That's what they called them.
no,
Have our own celebrations.
that's very charming. That's very sweet. I suppose I'm just if most gods are kind, why is Warren
But why
so
is Warren
cruel?
different?
Exactly. And if Warren is so different, then why hasn't any of the other gods shown up to stop him?
Well, like you said, they've been kind of locked, or at least they've locked everybody up there. I don't know if they
I
want to
mean,
get into this mess.
I suppose, but it just seems a little strange, don't you think? I mean,
Oh no, it definitely is.
there's off the top of my head, at least somewhere in the 20s, that amount of gods. I don't quite remember from the book, but you'd think at least one of them would have quarrel with what Warren is trying to do. I mean, he might be the god of creation, but he didn't create everything. I mean,
Maybe something's happened up there that, we're completely unaware of.
maybe. I mean, we have no way of knowing where Warren was between the valley being originally destroyed and open again. He kind of was radio silent for so many years, but he showed back up when we visited the temple.
The temple?
Yes, I'm sure they had something similar in the Aether for the gods, just like a place of worship, I suppose. They used to be pretty common in the overworld.
Oh, like shrines.
Yes, but the temple was very, very large. I would be happy to show you someday. It's just very close by the harbor, and that place is quite dangerous. Actually, I don't think anyone's been back to the temple since Warren started destroying things, so
I mean, I've heard mention of the harbor, just not what happened there.
I suppose the basic thing to say is buildings were destroyed, completely collapsed. I once had a floating island where I resided on, one I made myself, and it was crashed into the sea. Crystals rose from the ground, splitting the earth, destroying everything in their path. Mountains shattered beneath their weight. It's quite the mess out there.
Okay, I can definitely say with confidence that none of the actual gods would do that.
Then why is this so important to Warren? I mean, I'm not sure how much you remember or how much you were told about the history of this place, but he wanted to create a perfect society, a utopia, and when people turned against him, he destroyed it all. He put up the barrier, and it took 10,000 years for Allura, one of his minions, I suppose, to tear it down, using whatever bits of Warren's power she had gained. And that was around 11 years ago. We've had...
It's definitely not that far ago.
Definitely not, but we've had 11 years of people coming here. I rebuilt the harbour about 3 years ago, not long after I first arrived. I was researching the history of this place, and thought it would be a good place to start by reconstructing everything. And it definitely was. I found a lot of old books, and we went on a bit of a scavenger hunt to find all these journals from adventurers from long, long ago. But I don't understand. If he destroyed everything back then, left it at sealing this place off to prevent others from seeing his failure, then sealing it off again, I suppose I understand, but destroying the whole world...
It doesn't really feel like a god of creation, but it feels like more of a god of destruction, even though that's not his job.
It's not his job, that's his counterpart, and I mean, from what you're saying, they might be kinder than he is.
Yeah.
It's not many ways of knowing.
Definitely are.
I mean, I've met a god once myself, long before this, when I was much younger. I mean, he was probably the last one in the overworld, but disappeared before I really got to speak with him. Not that it would have mattered at the end of the day, but at least they weren't destroying things.
Yeah.
They weren't causing chaos. They were looking into something, some sort of device. It's been a long time. It's all very confusing, and I'm sorry for talking your ear off. I suppose
I'd
you've
rather you talk
been.
my ear off than that sigil yelling in my ears.
Yes, I apologize for that. Unfortunately, the magic is a bit too potent to muffle.
Yeah, I've come to learn that, but that's why I mostly spend time down here. At least I don't have to hear that.
Yeah, it should cover the radius. If you have any issues, let me know and I'll try and adjust it. You won't hear it from down here still, but I
Well,
guess
thank you.
my point is, aside from what Karma can tell me, which arguably isn't too much, you're the first lead I've really had to sorting this all out. Any information is better than nothing, and right now the only other information I have is, well, Warren's so dead set on destroying this place, why hasn't he already?
Maybe he just needs time, just like we do, or you guys do.
If gods are supposed to be all powerful, then he should be able to destroy everything with a snap of his fingers. He doesn't seem like the type to want to wait around, to want to postpone things for entertainment's sake. He's too direct. So,
Maybe he needs something specific. What that would be, I don't even know.
Karma's current theory is either he isn't strong enough, or something is stopping him. But my thought was the only thing that could stop a god would be another one. And I'm pretty sure there's not another god in the valley. If there was one, maybe things would be easier. I suppose
Maybe they would be.
That was if
I mean,
they would be on our side.
I could try my absolute best to contact someone in the Aether. I don't think it would go well at all, nor do I think I could even do it, but I could try.
Have you ever tried before?
Not necessarily. I'm not on the best terms with, like I said, a few of the people up there.
Right. I mean, if you would be willing to try, just there has to be something. There's just something that is missing from this whole puzzle piece. Something. I feel like it's on the tip of my tongue, but I just don't know. If we knew what was stopping him, or if something is stopping him, then it could lead us to figuring out how to, continue stopping him, or
Yeah.
even beat him at his own game, or something. The only explanation I have right now is the universe itself, which works in mysterious ways, and I don't think that really holds up much.
Not particularly.
Yeah. But, I mean, I know you say you're not on the best of terms with your people, but it mustn't have been the nicest shock to be thrown out, so I apologize for that.
It's fine. I mean, I've gotten kind of numb to it after all this time, so.
Mm. And, well, I suppose whether some force is stopping your island from moving, or whatever it might be, again, it's quite convenient that you were forced to stay here. Even if you don't have all the answers, you've definitely been helpful, and I do greatly appreciate you for that.
Yeah, of course.
I've picked your brain so much. Is there any questions you might have for me? I can answer probably just about anything.
Well, I was just on regular speaking terms with Artemis the other day. Like, we just asked each other, like, favorite colors, favorite foods, and all that. Because I haven't really got to know anybody actually here.
I see.
So we could do that.
I mean, I am, of course, down. I can't say I'm the best at speaking of myself, but
That
yeah.
also makes two of us.
I mean, ask a question.
Well, I'm gonna guess that your favorite color is purple.
Really? What gave it away?
I don't know, just something about you.
Oh, would it surprise you to know my eyes are
Just a
naturally
shock.
blue?
Really?
Mm-hmm. Born under a blood moon, not a blood moon, a blue moon. My mistake.
I was gonna say blood
Blood
moon.
moon. No, no, no. Blue moon, blue moon. But the purple is actually a result of magic. Same with the arms, but I rather not get into the full details of that. That would take all
Yeah, I
day.
didn't. I didn't want to like prude about that, but I was just a little curious what's going on there. But if you don't feel comfortable answering, then that's your own terms.
Oh, it's just a very, very long story. But magic is the simple answer at the very least. I
Yeah,
am
magic can
used
do
to it
weird
now.
things.
Oh, it definitely can. It definitely can. But trust me, I know. Um, but I mean, considering the home, would your favorite color happen to be pink?
What gave it away? I don't know what gave that. I don't know what gave you that impression.
Is it the walls? Is it the cherry
Is it the
blossoms? Is it the pink
is it the
tea?
plants?
Is it the plants?
Is it the candle? I don't know what gave you that idea.
Is it the little flowers in the glass face?
No.
I have no idea what it could be.
Why are you giving me that look? I'm talking about your flowers.
I think he might want more compliments.
You look lovely today. Okay. You can just keep looking at me, that's fine.
Oh,
I gave him berries earlier. I don't know why he keeps looking at me. Do you want more berries?
maybe they're eyeing your mushroom hat.
Yeah, that I will go ahead and say that's not a common trait of the Hunho. This is just a me thing.
That's
Hold
just
on,
a
let me
that's
see
just
if
a
he
you
wants
thing.
berries. That's just a me thing.
I
Okay, let
mean,
me
it's
see. Do you
quite
want
it's
more?
quite dashing, I will say.
That was definitely it. You're just gonna keep looking? Okay. Got it.
Maybe just have a very interesting chair.
I mean, I think it's a very nice chair.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, your whole house is quite lovely.
Thank you. I originally found it in shambles, and then I spent over the past few weeks that I've been here repairing it.
Oh, I see. I see. There are quite a few ruins throughout the valley. Quite a few of them. I think I've lost track of the amount at this point. There's just an archaeologist's dream.
I
Truly,
mean, if need be,
truly.
I could ever try and help and repair them.
I mean, if you so wish, there isn't much use for it nowadays. I mean, the harbour had most of the interesting information, but there's been a few things. I know Artemis tracked down some ruins of elven origin from a traveling party from Tellery, if you've ever heard of that place.
Oh, I've
Um,
not.
it's a elven kingdom. Yeah, just a few travelers from back when the valley was first made set up some places, but
That makes sense.
that's Artemis's business. There was those, the harbor itself. There's been other things that I kind of forget exactly. A lot of them were pretty meaningless, just huts and places. Um, yeah, but it's
You
definitely
never know what
interesting.
significance it could hold.
Definitely, definitely. That is very true, but yeah, I can't quite remember off the top of my head much of
It's
interest.
all fine.
Ugh.
Um, what do you like to do in your spare time?
I sew quite a bit. I'm
Oh,
not
you
sure if
sew.
even I do. If you ever in the sanctuary at the back of the library, there's a little tailor's. I have a lot of plushies, and I've made a few outfits for people. You said you saw Artemis recently. I made what they wore, and what I'm wearing myself.
Oh, nice.
Yes. I
They're very
suppose
lovely.
just oh, thank you. Comes to mind, I suppose. Just a menial task. Take quite time consuming, but fun.
Yeah. I mean,
Mostly
hey, when
the
you're alive for a long time, might as well get something that's a time-consuming hobby.
Exactly. Sewing's also very useful, making your own clothes, patching things up when you're on the road. Saves having to enter any villages or anything to do repairs.
Oh, that's true.
I like to read a lot. I mean, I own the library. I'm a scholar.
Now I have a question about your collection in the library.
Yes.
I know Artemis wanted to derail from this, but I still have a few questions in there. What is up with the fanfic that Artemis talked about?
So, there used to be a resident within the valley, called Surin. They were a writer, and when they lacked inspiration, they would write fanfics about those they had met as sort of an exercise. There used to be a few more within the library, but I took most of them out. There was one about me that I did not really want going
Oh,
around again.
I mean, I don't blame you.
I mostly keep the I believe you're speaking of the Karma and Ava one.
Yeah,
I mostly keep that one as a joke. Karma is a good friend of mine, and um they're quite known for teasing others, so it's sort of nice to have something as fuel to tease them back, I guess.
I understand
Ava,
that. Yeah.
I don't believe you've met. They are a
No, I have not.
ghost. Uh, They're actually used to be a resident of the original valley back before it was destroyed. There was a manor on the top of the hill of the harbour which burnt down before the calamity took place. And well, I won't really go much further, but I'm sure you can get the picture.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them in quite a long time, but then again, I suppose there's no need worrying much about a ghost. They can't exactly die again.
I'm sure they're fine.
They're definitely fine. I'm just curious as to if they've passed on or still roaming out there. I mean,
Yeah.
they did get trapped in a limbo for a while, so
Oh,
I don't really know the full extent of what happened. I spoke with them briefly about it over tea once, but um, yeah, they've disappeared for a while before. Um, but again, not much use worrying about the dead. But just
fair enough.
context to who the story is about, I suppose.
Yeah.
I believe it was written because Ava somehow convinced Karma to go on a date after they first met.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Yes, I mean, if you met a demonic princess who said, "You answer my riddle and I'll answer 3 questions for you," I suppose your first one would be, "Will you go on a date with me?" Probably not, actually. It was Ava's first
No.
question, though. Um, and like I said, Karma likes to tease people, so they said yes. I actually think they made Sky be the waitress and put her in a maid dress for it. um, sorry. Anyway, but yes,
It's fine.
that's what's up with that book at the very least. Is there
Okay.
anything else in the library that piqued your interest?
Um, I was told I already discussed this with Artemis, but I was reading in the books and there was a certain section that said pandas would be now I understand what the word means, but I was told that pandas would be killed to use certain materials to be used as certain materials, and I was not very much a fan of that.
Which book?
I don't remember. It was just one of them where it was like, yeah, pandas are bound to be killed off by some people in order to gain certain materials from them, and I was a little bit mortified by that.
I will be quite frank, I do not remember what book that is. I have quite. Did someone sneak something in my library? Or is there a book I haven't read in a really long time? I will have a look for that. I will say I haven't really seen many pandas within the valley. Um, Not quite sure if that's a good thing out now, actually.
Uh,
I can assure you that no harm will come to you, and if someone does try to harm you, please tell me. I'll
I
deal with
I
it.
will. I mean, Artemis has already promised to stab someone for me if said thing is gonna happen. And then I promise the same even though I'm not a fighter, so
That's very, very fair. Um, but yeah, I do not believe anyone will come to you with malicious intent, though do be wary around Cersei. Less because you are a panda and more because they have tried to threaten everyone.
is that the person who came from the purple thing? The giant
Yes,
gate.
the Never.
Yes.
I found out they were a ghast hybrid. I don't believe that's a natural thing people can be, so I'm still rather curious about their origins. But they are not quite the one for talking. I had a pretty lengthy conversation with them, and they spent most of it insulting me, so.
Oh, that's not nice.
No, but they have promised to help protect the sanctuary and the people within it and find a way to stop Warren, though unfortunately, many people don't seem to take the threat of a genocidal god seriously.
Well, now knowing how like different in contrast he is to the other gods, I mean, I could
It's,
definitely help spread about how different he is.
I mean, it's less about them having an idolized version of gods in their head, it's more about people just not believing in gods anymore. I mean, again, 30,000 odd years. 10 if we're
Yeah, I mean,
lucky. Most
it's a
humans
long time.
completely do not believe they exist at all. Um, some people have come about throughout the ages claiming to be gods only to be shown up or dismantled. So people are used to those stories, people claiming to be gods and just being false prophets. They think
Oh, I would
Warren
have
is
whacked
some.
them if I saw them.
I'm sure you would, but most are used to just flights of fancy and that sort of thing. They don't believe Warren is what he says he is. They think he's some sorcerer of some kind that has too big of an ego. Cersei doesn't quite believe that they are what they say they are. They think that they'll be an easy match for them, considering the Never's quite a harsh environment. I'm unsure if you've met Claire. She's a human. Doesn't
I have
believe.
not.
Well, might be for the best. They're not quite a fan of magic. They want nothing to do with it. But they've offered to help simply because they want to leave. So that's something.
Well, I can imagine if Claire has a family to get back to, then, then I can understand why you would want to leave.
Definitely. I mean, I understand why most people want to get out of here. It's not quite nice being trapped. It's even worse
No?
being trapped somewhere where imminent doom is on its way.
Yeah.
I mean, I invited people to the sanctuary, but I'm positive they are not the only people within the valley. And I'm positive Warren must have found some out there and disposed of them.
You think there's more?
I'm quite sure there's more. But I've seen one death. I'd rather not witness another. I'm hoping with everyone
I get that.
who's shown up, we can at least have some better form of a chance. And even if people aren't super capable with combat, which I'm not expecting anyone to be, every little helps. I mean, I can tell from your little apothecary over there, you have quite a knack for potions.
Oh, yeah, no, I do those in my spare time. That's part of my trinkets.
Wonderful. But yes, I mean, any form of healing things, medicine, having people to tend to those fighting is just as important as people who are capable of fighting.
Exactly.
Yes, it's just trying to assess who would be willing to step up if needed. It's kind of a losing battle, but
Every little bit helps.
every little bit helps. And I mean, at least if people aren't taking Warren's threat seriously, at least they have hope that things can be achieved. I think those who do understand his full power are kind of losing it at this point.
I mean, I don't blame them, honestly.
It's definitely a match of odds that are not in our favor, but we're not all lost yet.
I'll try my best to contact the Aether, like I mentioned.
It definitely will be appreciated. Even if it doesn't work, we've at least tried something. I mean, I've already tried to see if there's a way outside. My familiar, he's a spirit. He can't even pass the barrier, and, well, mortal things shouldn't really, well, not mortal, but physical things shouldn't really prevent him from doing much. So
Yeah.
we know how potent that magic is.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes. But at the very least, it's a lot of food for thought, a lot of things that could help us. I mean, I don't know. I'm sorry, I've been very busy lately, just trying to work my way through this all.
That's okay. I mean, there's a lot more people now than what you're used to, I'm assuming, because of what I've been told. But, like,
I
yeah, you
mean,
have to get all of them, check up on all of them, make sure they're doing fine, and then you have to check up on yourself, check up on the barrier. It's a lot. There's a lot going on.
there is, and I mean, before Warren showed up, I wasn't really in charge of anything. I ran the local library, had my own tea shop, did my own research as I wished, met with
By the
others
way, the
as I
tea's
saw
really
fit.
good. I've been meaning to try more,
Oh, I'm
but
so glad. I am hoping to figure out hibiscus tea soon, but it's a little
Ooh,
slow going. I have a friend who is has a very good recipe, so yeah, I'm hoping to ask him about it more. But I think my cherry is quite nice.
it is very nice. I always go back to get another supply.
I am so glad. I'm so glad. It's definitely one of my favorites, at least.
I mean, it's also just a plus benefit that it's pink, so it just fits in
Oh,
with everything.
of course. Oh, very aesthetic. I can tell.
Sorry, that was not to interrupt. I thought you
No,
should
it's
know that.
fine. I was simply going to say having a cup of tea is a good way to relax. Uh, it's just nice to have.
It is nice.
Oh, but yeah, I'm still surprised about a book about pandas being in my shop. I'm concerned about that still.
I think it was amidst a whole bunch of other animals that were being talked about, like parrots and cats and ocelots. I think. I could be wrong, but that was just from what I remember.
I mean, maybe there's an encyclopedia on Anna. How advanced would you say the writing was? Would you say that it was like very simple, or was it like
It was simple enough
complicated?
terms that any person that could understand it.
Trying to think if it was one. I had a friend who I was teaching to read and write, so I'm trying to think if it was one of the books I was using for them, um, or was going to use for them. I'm not sure if I read all of them. Uh, I'm not quite sure. I should really reorganize that place though. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I mean, if I find it again, I'll let you know which book it was.
please do, please do. But I mean, aside from fixing up this place, what have you been up to since, arriving here? I'm sure there's been a lot going on. I mean, there has been a lot going on,
Um,
but
well, not much over here personally. Like I said, I've
mm,
been fixing up the place. I've been gathering my trinkets. In case you want to see
uh,
some of my trinkets, I have them on me.
I mean, I'd
At least
be
a few of them
happy
on me.
to. I suppose that's one thing
Right.
you could
I love
do.
advertising my trinkets. There you go. Here's my trinkets.
Oh, is that a replica of Jelly's head?
I found it on the ground whenever I was walking about, so I decided to get it.
That's very interesting. I'm concerned why it exists, but that's very interesting. Um,
Yeah. Also, don't touch that thing all the way on the right. I've just been needing a better place to put that.
Ah, no, understandable, understandable. Your trinkets are quite charming, but I suppose if you find any ruins, I mean, I'm sure there could be some trinkets out there.
Thank you. Also, wait 1 second.
Of course.
Anyway,
Oh,
yeah, that's my trinkets.
lovely. I did know someone who found a very interesting sword in I suppose I wouldn't quite call it a ruin. It was within the temple, but a like destroyed part of it. Um
Oh,
so I mean if something like that is out there, something magical, then you might be able to find some quite interesting trinkets out and around. Not that your
that's
current
very
ones
true.
aren't interesting, they're very interesting, but I mean
Thank you.
other ones, you know?
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. I mean, no one else is
My
doing
friends
things
said I
of
guess in
the
this room.
ruins, so you find
I'll
some
get a
fancy
gather. I'll look
stuff.
around. Take a gander.
Yeah.
Plus, I still need to kind of think about what happened with that whole banishment thing in the first place.
Yes, I mean, it would be, I mean, if you don't know or, well, are confused about exactly why it happened, then maybe you can try figure out the answers.
I
I'm
mean, I
not
might
sure.
have a slight idea, but I'm not entirely sure if that's it.
I mean, a minor lead is better than nothing. I am not sure
That's true.
if anyone here will be able to help you, but if I do find anything, then I'll let you know. I mean, probably more
Thank you.
likely
I
of
appreciate it.
finding things related to Warren, but I mean, something about a god is better use, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. I could also like any information you could find on Warren that might be helpful because then I could try and study why he's so different compared to the other gods.
I mean, aside from him being a second incarnation, I don't really have much.
The first incarnation was so much better. I'm just letting you know that
I
right now.
don't even know why there is a second incarnation.
I don't know. None of the other gods have a second incarnation. I just need you to know this.
They don't?
No.
Huh. Then, I mean, gods can't die. I mean, I suppose theoretically another god could potentially kill another god, theoretically, but if the gods are kind, why would they go against each other? That just wouldn't make sense. So, what happened to Lorraine? What happened to the first?
I don't know. I wasn't necessarily in for that time when it happened.
No, that's very understandable. It's just peculiar.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, think the first notable thing Warren did was the Valley, creation of Mythrill, attempt at a
Oh, is that
utopia.
what that's called?
Yes, yes. Namesake
I
for the
found
place.
I found okay, that makes sense. But I found the material and then I thought I would try it on my pickaxe that I had and then it became like that.
Yes, yes. I suppose it makes your pickaxe last as long as your lifespan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed that.
Yes. That seems to be its main purpose. It also can sometimes add some better natural enchants. It's quite magical in nature. But the problem with Mithril is where the barrier is now, even when it wasn't there, it was still kind of there. People could pass through it, you couldn't see it, but if you took Mithril across it, outside the valley, it dulled and stopped working.
Oh, great. So now my pickaxe just won't work whenever I leave. Great, cool. No, I love that. No, it's great.
I mean, it will work as it did before, just not with the Mithril attributes.
Oh, well, I'm fine with that then. As long as I have my pickaxe.
Yes, it should still be fine.
Okay,
But
cool.
yeah, it was quite a, well, not quite a worry, but interesting development. It's why anyone who wanted to study the thing had to stay here.
That makes a lot more sense now.
Yes. Um, You couldn't exactly take it out to research it, and it was only really worth anything in the valley since it couldn't leave, so bada bing, bada boon, here's the harbour. Seemed like a good idea at the time, but, well,
Get it?
doesn't seem to have turned out that way. Regardless, though, I've probably taken up enough of your time. I'm sure you have, well, things to do, trinkets to find, potions to make.
I always have trinkets to find.
And I do wish you good luck with finding them, and also do be careful in whatever travels you do.
Oh, trust me, I'm always careful, but thank you, I appreciate it.
Yes, there hasn't been a sighting of Warren yet, but it's always good to be on guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least not a sighting that anyone has lived from. But yes, do have a lovely, wonderful day, Lizzie.
You too. And I appreciate you stopping by, despite how early it is.
Yes, I apologize again, but yeah, I hope to see you again soon. And I hope I managed to help you in some way. And
a little bit, yes.
Thank you for all the help as well.
You're welcome.
Ta-ta!
Bye.
Now that was interesting. From the Ava, by the stars from the Ava. Oh my. I feel like saying oh my god is a bit too expected there. A creature from the realm of the gods who has no idea how they got here, no idea why the other gods won't come here, who claims other gods are kind, and yet Warren is the outlier who knows of the original god of creation and does not know why there is a new one. So many more questions and so many unanswered things, but even if Lizzie can't get a hold of the other gods, even if they can't reach the Aether, that's something. It's the starts of something. I mean, it just begs the question, if they're here, if Shroom's here, if Shroom was banished, then why is no one else? Why did they have to be banished to come here? I'm not quite sure the full extent of the relation between the Hun-Ho and the gods. Maybe that is something to question another time, but it's definitely something for my notes, some food for thought. And I highly doubt I'll be able to help them with anything. I don't really think I answered anything useful for them, but serendipitous indeed. Maybe the universe does have a reason for bringing them here. I have many, many notes to make, but this is a start. Even if I don't have much more than I already did, gods are kind. What if Kronos is trying to prevent it all? Maybe Warren stopped him before he could. So what does it matter? What matters now is that gained me a surprising amount of information. And now, the valley. The harbour. I have many things to go back there for. Stephen Savali's books, a look round the place, any signs of Allura left in the casino, any signs of anyone who is still missing. Maybe I'll find some information there. Maybe I'll run into Warren and he'll kill me on sight. But someone has to take that risk. Someone has to go out there. I mean, I guess it's not like I haven't been before, but spending a brief moment at Mars's home is not much danger. At least. At least of this. There's just always something missing. Always some piece that is out of reach. Maybe Sky would know something. I mean, if Fysok says that Sky's alive, then Warren has to have something to do with it, and if Warren has something to do with it, then who knows? She disappeared from a field of cornflowers. The only person who I know is about who could have any information who is close enough to Warren without getting killed is Fysok himself. And the only person who has seen him, at least once, is Izzy. Having a word with the hybrid wouldn't be a bad shout, but the harbour is my first priority. I'll spend some time getting these notes down, double check the wards, check in with Karma. Mars has decorated his room. You can see it from here. I'm glad he's settling in, even if just for a little while. And Toshi's taking good care of him. It must sound like a madman if anyone was actually listening to me, but no one is. At least when Toshi was here, I had someone to talk to. It's fine. We have a start. Bits of knowledge to go through, notes to take. Many, many notes to take on Lizzie. Such an interesting, intriguing creature. And even though most of their knowledge is old and outdated, the few bits they remember, I'm glad Shroom had some answers for me. And more questions than I will probably ever be able to answer. That's just how these things go, I guess. But we'll get this down, do my rounds, then the harbour, casino, and Cloudy's. Never been more happy that they got out of the valley when they did. Never been more happy about that. We can all be like Moon and get out at last second. Not that I would want to, I suppose. There's too many people here that I care about. There's too many people here that I need to save. It's my job, after all. I guess I'm the one who got us into this mess. Aren't I? Back to writing we go. Blah, 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 blah. I hope you guys like the lore. I hope you like the lore. We went for a little bit over what I thought we were going to go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No, Mythrill J, don't blame yourself. No. Mythrill J is full of hatred. Hooray. Did you guys enjoy? Ah, what is happening? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I didn't fix this. I didn't fix this. I didn't fix this. No. There we go. That was left on for the Grimm's Hollow stream. I hadn't checked this since then. No, I'm silly. Oh, you like the lore? Thank you. I'm so glad that you like the lore. Yay! Whee! I'm so glad you liked it. I'm so glad you liked it. Wow! It was very, very fun. Who did you draw? Who did you draw? Who did you draw, Maple? You can't leave me in suspense. You have to tell me who you drew. Kronos or something? Ah! Now, if you think about something I mentioned earlier in the stream, and then think about the context I said that in, you can probably tie together what I was talking about. You'll send it to me? I have been DM'd. I have been DM'd. What have I been DM'd? Oh, Maple's drawing Jinx. Oh my god, my little guy, my little angsty guy. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We are doing Resonance Lore next week, guys, because I've been away from Resonance for a hot minute, but we're doing Resonance Lore next week because I miss it and I miss Maple. I miss Maple Chai. I miss Maple Chai, and I don't have a reason to do stuff with Sheba yet. And we cry about it. Hi Mars, did you like the lore? Did you like it? I didn't realize that Mars's bedroom is at the front. Because Artemis and Charlie are at the back, so Mars's room is literally here. And I can see it from my office. I can see it from my office, Mars. I didn't plan that. I didn't plan that, but I bet Character J planned that. I bet Character J said, I want to be able to see Mars's room from my office to make sure he's okay, even though the windows are too tall. Look at how cute it is. Look at it, so cluttered. My milk jar. I want you guys to know, all the barrels here, I set these up right before Mars's stream yesterday. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I have no track of time. All of these items I just randomly put in there. Like, I put all of these in randomly, and I was like, sure, maybe. I wasn't expecting Mars to actually use them to decorate. I was just gonna, like, give Mars things after if he asked for them, but he went, no, these are all good. And I went, oh my god, you actually use these, and they actually work really well, and it's really cute. And all the books. So many thoughts, so many things. So the title Divinity of Cherries is very much like the little hun-ho. So I want to specify, Lizzie is not a god. Lizzie is not a divine creature. Shroom is an immortal creature. Just like, well, I suppose either they are like Character J or they're like Character Charlie, and I actually do not know which. So there might be 3 true immortal creatures on the server, but I need to actually ask Lizzie, because I'm not sure if it's a, they do not know what death is because the Aether is peaceful, so why would anybody, like, fight each other and die? Or if it's a, we simply just cannot. But I'm leaning towards the former. I love clutter. I love your room, Mars Marjoki. I'm gonna look at the rooms. I still have 1 room left, and I'm very much, I have no idea who is getting this room. I have no idea at all who is getting that room. But oh, Artemis changed their room. Hello.
Okay, no, we are good. Because I was like, I'm in the VC now, and then I didn't realize Elle was still talking in game.
I just have different magic, Lizzie. I
You're
could
just magic.
talk through.
Elle, you changed your room in my house. It's different. Yeah.
So I figured out I was gonna actually I could raise my ceiling by 1, but I just put slabs down instead, realizing I could make it higher a little bit.
Oh,
I don't like the 2 block.
No, like, that's very fair. That's very fair.
I was gonna.
But I was like, I just came in. I was like, oh, it's different. This is fun. No, that's perfectly fine.
So I'm glad I didn't hide there. I've been hiding the whole wall.
Oh no, you could have hid there. I haven't come in here until like after I finished.
Oh, no, you want to? So I was hiding in the secret room and dug my way out. So I was like, I'm not teleporting while Joe's live.
I'm also looking in Charlie's room because mannequins
MTV Cribs.
MTV Cribs. And
Hello.
hi, Elle. Hello. Did you enjoy the lore? I enjoyed because I got to spend time with Lizzie.
Oh my god!
I'm coming to pick you up.
It was so fun doing lore with you. You're so wonderful.
Yeah. You're wonderful.
I hope you enjoyed character J. See, I told you I'd get into it once I got into character.
Yeah, you did. You did in fact get into it.
I figured out that my going into character is just hitting the go live button and then my starting stream screen ends and then I'm in character.
That's best. Don't mind me holding the sword, guys. I was sorting my inventory
Don't
out.
mind me pulling out my scythe and being like, if anyone says anything and is like threatening, you know, I can deal with it. I can deal with it. It's fine. I can deal with it. I can deal with it.
Can I just say that the fact that we've both gone like
immediately you're like, I could kill someone.
Do people hurt pandas? Who said that?
Who said that? Wait, is that an actual book? Is that an actual book?
Yes,
is that an actual book? Wait, is it? Hold up.
I didn't write that. I didn't write that.
There's a literal book in there that said like, hey, pandas are killed for materials. And I was like, huh?
I have a brief idea that I think I know what book you're talking about. I think it's one that Sky wrote.
This one?
Oh, you sat down. Hello.
Oh, yeah, I know, unintentionally.
Wait. The best
okay, no, here it is. It's the bamboo. It's the bamboo. Okay, I'll read it out to you. Bamboo only generates in jungles, but not in sparse jungles. Though you can also get some when killing a panda. Though I highly advise against it.
Oh my god.
Okay, that wasn't written by Sky. Do you know what's funny?
And I use it as fuel in furnaces. Do
you know what's funny, Lizzie? I mentioned Surin used to be an old member. They're no longer a member.
Oh.
I blamed them for writing the Karmrex Ava book. I wrote that actually. But they wrote the Herbs book. They wrote the Herbs book.
Yeah, that was fun.
And I haven't read it. I would never kill you for bamboo. I would never. I would never. Mushrooms maybe.
I'd kill someone else.
No, I would never. You're too precious.
That's
You're
true.
precious.
Oh, Maple misses us. I miss you, Maple.
I miss.
Oh my god. Hi, Maple.
Hi, Maple. I miss Maple. I miss Maple. But it was so much fun doing lore with you. You're so wonderful and amazing.
Marzarki.
Marzarki.
Oh my god.
Marzarki.
He's
not here. I think he's at his house. He's not here.
Maybe.
Alright, I need to put my there we go. Problem solved.
Look at you go, look at you go. Marzarki, when Marzarki is not here, sad.
Sad time, guys.
Sad time. Me when. People have been bringing glares over now because they found where they spawn, and I think that's really cute.
Yeah. Hephaestus has one.
He has a friend.
There's no proof that I own any of them.
Why are you going feral? I want to wait for like 3 seconds.
Marzarki!
Okay, well, we know you go feral.
He's drowning in
Hello, he has my but he's swimming with my bird and it looks very awkward.
Hi, Marzarki.
It looks so funny.
I haven't actually seen Mars's redesign. Hold on. He needs to come back here.
Marzarki.
I need to see it.
Marzarki. He's running away from me.
Why is there a loop-de-loop?
I don't know.
Oh, he's there. Just for
Wait,
you.
actually, oh yeah. Lizzie.
This is a very good redesign. I love it. What's up?
Come to your shop. I can show you the redesign at the shop.
Oh?
Because someone put a painting of the art that I did in the game.
Hello?
I hear you double. I hear you double.
Well, it's because I was unmuted from Mars.
Marzarki!
Been around.
Oh yeah, I love that.
It's my Marzarki.
It better be solely I can replace the thing, but yeah, I love that.
No, you can change it back. You just go to yours. And
yeah, no, I know. That's why I said I know I can replace it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I was doubled because I was talking to Mars.
I see.
I think it's a good
I see.
design.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like these. Are so cool.
Thank you.
I love your shop. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. I
love
love your shop. It's very pink. Guys, we had a
Thank
fun
you.
time. I made Lizzie cry.
Aw.
Listen! Okay, no, it was purely because I lacked Minecraft knowledge.
So
like, okay.
you see those banners up there, the 3 of them?
Mhm.
Lizzie made one of them and wanted to make a second one. Lizzie
Don't tell
tried
me
to.
you didn't copy it, did you? You remade
Lizzie
it from
didn't
scratch.
know you could copy them. And
I
then
forgot you can copy
Lizzie
them.
struggled
And then
for
it
like
gets sad.
10 minutes to copy it by hand. And then once Shroom was done, I told Shroom, you know you can just copy it, right?
That's
and then I got
what I would
sad and
do.
cried.
And then I felt bad because you cried.
Don't worry. Wait, hold up. Can you wait? I don't have. Oh, my ender chests are in my ender chest. Give me a second.
Your ender chests are in your ender chest.
Does anyone have an ender chest?
Perception.
I don't have ender chest to put down.
I have an ender chest.
I was gonna say I have ender chest.
Ah, my 22 ender chests.
By the way, here's my ender chest that still has not been touched at all. Hello. Oh my god, a flower.
Aw.
Not again!
What do you mean?
Not again. You know what you did. Hello, Mars Arky.
Oh, hey there.
Hello.
Also, that is a bop. You're very correct on that, Will. That's a good bop. Spotify still will not work. I don't know why.
Oh,
I'm gonna have
no.
to hold on.
Not Spotify.
There was a Spotify
It
update the
works.
other day.
Maybe that might be it. Because it works on my phone, but it won't work. Like me trying to open it.
It won't open?
Oh.
Like, okay, I have it open, but like it shows gray. Whatever, I have it
Can
open.
you see your little
Hold on,
profile? Can you see your profile picture on it? Because I clicked on that and it said
No.
update. Okay. Then you
You
might
might
have
have
to
to try-
either restart PC or uninstall it.
No, sometimes this just happens. I sometimes just like test. Oh, there it goes. No, I just had to close and reopen it.
Oh. I love when that happens.
It's fine. I'm fine now.
Oh my goodness.
He's going.
When the ender chest enters the chest of ender. Yeah, no, that's exactly it. Well, that's it. That's what happened. Oh,
Why is it always
Suddenly you're on fire.
violence? Why does he always hurt me? I know why he's
I don't know.
bullying me. I know why he's bullying me.
why is he bullying you?
Oh, what
Because
have
he
you?
wants me to walk the dog with him.
I'll walk the dog with him.
I will.
You can walk the
in
dog
a
with him.
minute. I will in a
Here's the
minute.
photo.
I will in a minute, Marzarki.
I have so many alliums.
Oh my god.
I have so many reasons to love you.
Thank you, Mars Arky. How are you clapping? Oh, wait, I see it now. Wait, never mind. I get it.
Oh, that's kind
I
of
get
cool. That's so smart.
That's funny. I like that. Hold on, wait.
I like your words, Magic Man.
That is so fun. Toshi's just doing a dance.
When you do the little dance.
When you have a little fun time.
Oh my god! Wait, hold up. I need to send you some.
The dog, Maple. The dog.
This is how you emote.
How to emote when you have no emote mod.
No, this is how you
Just do
emote when
this.
you have no emote mod.
Oh no!
Guys, we figured it out.
I knew exactly what was going to happen.
I am the only god here. Well, I'm relieving.
I like that weapon. That's a good weapon.
Thanks, I made it, and Mart's gonna kill me with it.
You're welcome. Please don't die. Oh, I forgot to switch my title.
Oh,
It's okay,
it's
you got
okay.
one.
I basically have stopped switching my title, which I really should start doing, but it's okay.
It's pretty like I stopped using enchantment glint so I can see everyone's things at the correct color. Apart from
Yeah,
blue, still. That's not an enchantment
tempted
glint.
to turn off enchantment glint. I think it looks pretty on the
Okay,
items.
I almost just clicked stop
but-
streaming. Nope, that ain't it.
It's just the it's like the
We're fine.
hats
Okay.
that bugs me the most.
Hello, Mars Arky.
Oh,
I can't be near there because Mars Marzaki will kill me. You're up there having a
Yeah.
dance party without me. This is so mean.
I do like the weapons you made. They're very nice.
Oh, thank you. I will add your stuff soon. I've just been
I was
EP.
wanting to ask about that, but I didn't want to seem like I'm rushing you or anything.
it's just I am trying to stop overworking myself.
No, I know, and you absolutely need to stop overworking yourself.
I'll try and implement them next week. I'll definitely get it done before Halloween because that's kind of the point
Yeah,
of them.
that's what I wanted to do today. Just after the lore was work on a little stall for over there.
Yeah,
But I need to get the materials.
I wait. Actually, I want to see what Katie did because I didn't actually see what they finished up. At
Katie made something.
Katie made something, a little stall at the little fairground area. They're the only person who's actually done something so far, and I'm not sad about that at all. Definitely.
I was doing it today. That's what I was
and I'm so happy about that. Oh, Katie's stall is really cute. I think it's not finished quite yet, but it's really cute.
I'm
running.
probably gonna do mine either after lore today or just off stream at this point.
People can just do like stalls or like little mini games. They don't even have to like be functioning games. They can just be fake things.
Aragon. Sorry, I remembered he existed again.
Yeah.
You should do a dunk tank with Aragon, but it's lava.
Oh, that would be so
okay,
funny,
that would be cute.
You should do that.
Alright, wait, can I ride Aragon again? Can I ride Aragon again while we bring him over?
Roller coaster. You can try and do a roller coaster, Maple. It would probably have to go like above things.
Why am I all the way back here? That was fun.
But like, you could probably set one up over there, or like behind the stage, or like if you really wanted to, you could do like there's like a little underside underneath this area, but it probably wouldn't be very visible.
Let's go.
Aragon's on his way, guys.
This is so funny to me. Oh god, not the stuff
I need to figure out like a path system, but I kind of want people to just like pick places they want to build and then I'll put paths around because I know there's going to be one going up to the stage. I've just got to figure out...
Yeah, I think that would just be better.
I've just got to figure out what I want the stage to look like because I want it to be kind of high, but then I also want you to be able to see it properly. So like, I think I am thinking of doing this like a little... I don't know what the word is. Like a seating area that is a bit elevated.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god.
No, that's like an indoor thing.
Oh my god.
Well, outdoor.
Like
outdoor
type
auditorium.
thing.
Yeah.
What are they called though specifically?
What are the things that all of the people sit at baseball games or like
the bleachers?
Soccer game bleachers.
Like
I'm on the bleachers.
The nosebleeds are for concerts.
But like I think I definitely want the thing to be kind of high, so like maybe like one block lower than where the stage is at right now. I need to finish it, to be honest. You craft the dog treats, by the way. I am updating the crafting guide. Elle got me screenshots. I just can't do it till next week. That's one of the many things I have to do and I'm trying to overwork myself with.
I could help with that if you need me to.
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh, don't worry. I've offered as in everything.
You got me the screenshots. It's just easier if I go format it because I already have the format.
Do you know what the worst thing is?
Here comes the bride.
I went and almost did all the editing and everything to them.
Oh, I mean,
gotcha.
I mean, so if you've done it, you can like if you'd already. I didn't realize you'd already done it. Like if you've already done it, you can send it.
That's why I was
my main thing was because I have to go and edit one of them anyway because I wanted to put all the tea into one picture and then I wanted to put.
That's what I was gonna, because I was gonna remove the tea.
And then I wanted like a separate one for the friendship bracelet to give to Katie, like the beans one. But if you want to do them and you already started doing them, you can. I didn't realize. I thought you were just asking.
No, that's why I was like, do you want them in this format or this? I'm gonna go get a lead for Aragon quickly.
Yeah, if you already have it set up, you can do it. It would be helpful, to be honest.
No, that's why I was asking for you. I
just didn't realize you'd already started. I was like, I'm not gonna ask because I already have like the stuff formatted. I would just have to crop the screenshots and import them. So like, I didn't realize.
The only thing that you really needed to do was literally put the title because I don't know the font or anything.
I don't remember the font either. I'm gonna be honest, but I have it saved.
Yeah,
I think it's just Impact. I think it's Impact.
Oh yeah,
because that's the font that I like using.
You spin my head right round.
Yeah, I'm excited for people to add more stuff here. I'll have to get on at some point and finish up the stage. And yeah, and if people put more stuff down, that would be really cute and made me really happy. Maple has seen the
likes
dog.
you
Oh, I'm
too.
so glad Maple has seen the dog.
I love the dog.
I'm going to go because I am EP. But
That's
I love you guys. Lizzie, are you going to be live for a lot longer?
Yeah.
Okay, no reason. Love you. Bye. We're raiding Lizzie. We're raiding Lizzie Folksy. Let me get that thing up. Folksy. There we go. I found them. I do know their username. But that's gonna be the stream for the day. I'm sorry that it's shorter. I am tired. There's gonna be another stream though for lore. Sunday. Hopefully. There should be another stream Sunday. And then, oh, my face is bleeding. We're okay. There should be another stream Sunday of lore. And then it'll be a new week and it'll be fun and we'll have a nice time. So sorry today's short. I hope you enjoy. And go hang out with Lizzie. They're going to be having a lovely, lovely time. Make sure to join the Mythrill SMP Discord if you hadn't already, if you enjoyed the lore today, because it was very, very fun. And join my Discord as well if you haven't already, because I do fun things and you can see all of my streams. But join the raid. Again, I'll be live again Sunday. And have fun with Lizzie. Lizzie's wonderful. Bye-bye!